Grand Risings. I wanted to talk today about the people that have been stopping me in the street recently. You know, like with the barefoot thing, you know, I don't think I've done much about the barefoot thing for a while, and you know, because I'm still doing it, and I don't think because I don't like do videos about it that I'm not, that I've decided to start wearing shoes, because I haven't. You know, and I do still get quite a lot of looks like, they've got no shoes on, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Do you need some shoes? No, I don't need shoes, I'm okay, thank you. But actually, like, and you know, and I do get quite a lot of people, you know, like, oh, you're not wearing shoes, like, in a more interested way. It's not always in a, like, a weird, judgmental, like, are you homeless kind of way. I'm not homeless, it's okay, don't worry, you don't have to worry about me, I'm perfectly fine. But actually, what's been making me giggle quite a lot lately is the kind of people that have been stopping me. And I don't watch the news, I don't read papers, I'm not on social media, so I don't know what's going on, I don't know what the trends are, I don't know what the information that's out there is trendy at the moment, if that makes sense. I don't know what's cool and what's not, basically. I don't know what is trending on the TikToks and whatnot. I just do me, I just do my thing, I just live my life, I just focus on me and all my daily diligence and my tasks for the day, and I do it with as much happiness as possible as you can do it in Babylon. But like, I suppose the only word I can describe them as, without putting a label on people and doing, like, with no judgment whatsoever, is like roadmen type people. The kind of people that my kids, like, kind of know and dress up as. It's like, you know, we're all characters just doing the thing, right, putting our costumes on and completing our missions and engaging with the NPCs, right, when we have to. I pressed triangle on the wrong character today, shit, but yeah, like the last couple of weeks, been getting, like, I don't know if there's been a thing in the structure, in the media structure that, you know, is there, but like young guys, like, you know, just walking past with their mates, like, I had like a guy specifically yesterday who made me giggle, like proper giggle. He's like walking with his mate, like hand in his trousers, yeah man, and he probably a lovely guy, like, it's not a judgment, it's just the way that he is, and I speak like this and he speaks like that, and I walk like this and he walks like that, and it's okay. And he was on the phone and he actually stopped his conversation. He went, yo man, respect, I respect that, innit? Like, you're earthing, innit you? And I was just like, what? And he was like, earthing. And I was like, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that I don't wear shoes, but earthing is one of them, yes. And he's like, yeah, man, I respect that, I respect that. And I was in the supermarket the other day, and one of the staff, who was like a young guy again, was like, oh, you're earthing. And I was like, well, yeah, I suppose. And again, it's not the only reason. I don't just wear, like, no shoes. I don't just do it for earthing. I mean, it is a very important part of why I don't wear shoes. But there's a lot of reasons why I don't wear shoes. A lot of reasons, actually. There's like a whole thing. It's just a Kiyotara thing. Like, I don't wear shoes for many reasons, sensory reasons. Like, shoes are just a nightmare, like, to try and fit my feet, and that are comfortable and that are safe. Like, the amount of accidents I've had in shoes because of the shoes, then it causes, like, back pain and foot pain and all kinds of things, and knee pain, and, you know, I get, like, temperature issues because my feet get too hot and then my body gets too hot, and but yeah, and then there was a guy, I took the kids, like some of my kids with some friends to a car show over the last weekend, and the guy on the gate, I was just like, oh god, okay, you know, I'll do the thing like that my kids enjoy and go to this car show where everybody shows off their metal boxes. And that's okay. It's a beautiful thing that, you know, to see people enjoying themselves, and despite what my thoughts and feelings are on it. And you know, there was all these supercars and posh fancy things, and you know, very expensive cars that made very loud noises and went pop 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 and did all that stuff when they revved their engine, and I was just like, I was getting ready for like, okay, I'm gonna be like totally odd one out here, and that's okay, I don't mind. And as soon as we got on the gate, like the guy like that was taking the tickets went, oh, your ear thing. And I was like, yeah. Like, it's like, oh cool, it's a nice time to like not be wearing shoes. I was like, well, I don't try not to wear shoes ever if I can. And he's like, oh, nice one. And it's been quite a weird few weeks actually with the barefoot thing. So I don't know if something's happened. Has something happened in the media? Has something that I'm not aware of happened with the barefoot thing? Like, is it a trendy thing now? Am I trendy? I'm a trendy again. Like, it happens occasionally. Like, something that I do all the time happens to just come into trend, and then everyone's like, oh, you're trendy, and then it slips out of trend again, and then I'm not trendy again. Yeah, like it happened with the vegan thing. You know, I think I've been vegan now for about 9 years, I think. And it was very difficult, and people thought I was very weird for being vegan when I started, and I got a lot of slack for it. And yeah, that was funny. That was funny, like how my diet like could trigger so much like emotion in people. Like the things that I ate and how angry or upset it made other people. It's quite funny. And then it became trendy for a bit. I don't know if it is still trendy, but it was trendy for a bit. Everybody was doing it, especially when it's the the veganuaries. That's quite fun in the supermarkets when they have all the tasty things for the veganuary. Yeah. So there you go, that's been making me smile quite a lot, like having little interactions with people that I might probably not have interactions with normally. Like cool, young, like hands in trousers guys. What is with the hands in the trousers thing anyway? Anyway, I just thought that was quite funny. It made me smile, it made me laugh. I was giggling about it this morning. And it actually rendered me a little bit speechless, I'm not going to lie. Like, that doesn't happen very often, where I don't know what to say and have a conversation. But yeah, it's obviously a thing at the moment. It's obviously a thing. Like, please let me know so I don't have to go online and look at it myself. But yeah, please drop in the comments. Is it a thing now? Is it a thing? Is everybody going to start walking around with no shoes on? If they did, I mean, like, not that they should just because it's a trend. Please don't do it just because it's a trend and hurt yourself, because you need to do it properly and carefully. And you have to, you know, do it gently, as with anything, with any change in your life. Be gentle. Be gentle with transitions. Don't just try and change your whole life because somebody else tells you to, or tells you it's the right thing to do, or because it's trendy. It's not the right reasons to change your lifestyle, actually. You should be changing your lifestyle because you want to change your lifestyle, because it's something you want to do, because it's something you desire, and it's something that is a sticking point in your life. You know, oh, this is getting in the way of my creativity, or this is getting in the way of my energy levels, or this is getting in the way of my happiness, and then you change it. You don't change it just because everybody else is changing. If you don't want to walk barefoot and everybody else is walking barefoot, then please don't walk barefoot. Please don't do that to yourself. It's funny, isn't it, how trends come and go, and society changes, like, its opinion on what is okay and what is not, depending on what's in the news or what is in, I don't know, what do people read these days? Do people still read magazines? They were quite popular for a while, but I suppose everything's online now. Do people even bother buying magazines anymore? I don't know. Like, how do people know what's trendy? Is it all because of like what's on Facebook and Instagram? And like articles that are shared? How do people know? There's so much stuff out there. But it's funny, isn't it, how like one thing is not okay, and then all of a sudden, because it's a thing in the media, it's okay, and actually that's really cool. And like what someone would deem as being weird last week is now perfectly cool and okay, because maybe it was on a catwalk model thing, or like that's what the people on the TV look like. It's funny, it's bizarre. But, you know, it's kind of funny, it's cool, it's, you know, people are funny, people make me laugh. How people act and what they believe and what they think about, like, makes me laugh. And which is good. I like laughing, I like smiling, I like being intrigued by people. I like it when people surprise me. I like it when people act differently to how I thought they would. Hi, baby. I thought, you know, how people act differently than I was expecting them to act. Stretching. Doggo. Yeah. So, thank you, people that stop me in the street and surprise me. You make me smile. And I hope you all have a grand day.